careers. There is a constant need for qualified individuals to work our high school football game. Please consider becoming a football official. Go to pnfoa.com to sign up today. That's pnfoa.com to sign up today. This is a message brought to you by Rainier Avenue Radio App, your home for Metro High School football.
Hi, I'm Mac McGregor, the host of the You Can Make a Difference show, which airs live every Friday at 12 noon PT time. On the You Can Make a Difference show, we shine a spotlight on people who are doing amazing things to make a positive difference in our communities and in our world. We talk about what inspired them to do the work and what inspires them to keep going, how they got their start, and how you can, if it inspires you, plug into their work. We can all do something that makes a difference. So tune in every Friday at noon to the You Can Make a Difference show with Mac McGregor.
Hi, it's your favorite Rainier Avenue radio host from the Queen Bree's Living Live show. It's Queen Bree
and Robin T.
Our show is live every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with topics ranging from life from the farm, health and wellness, and race and social justice.
We feature guests each week with expertise in activism, entrepreneurship, healing, and food justice.
So come join your girls live every Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Clean Greens Living Live show. You can even call in and be a part of the show. See you then.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is staying home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated in the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double. Should I take the coronavirus vaccine?
Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
Would you like to see when your favorite Rainier Avenue radio show comes on? Check out our show schedule, updated weekly at rainieravenueradio.world.
Welcome to Real Estate and Money, a half-hour program on rainieravenueradio.world designed to help you whether you're a buyer, seller, investor, or rental real estate. Your hosts are two local professionals who will escort you on your journey. Violeta Strash, who has years of media advertising and marketing experience and brings this extensive knowledge to John L. Scott Real Estate and all our clients. And Tina Lombard, who's a mortgage loan originator with guaranteed rate Affinity, with over 28 years of experience. And now here's Violeta and Tina.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hi. Hello. Welcome
Yes.
back, Daniel, from Iceland.
Yes.
Hope you had a good time.
Yes. I'm sure he did. I'm sure we're waiting for pictures, though, still.
Okay.
Yes. Well,
And guess who else is joining us today, Tina?
Yes.
Elsie.
Who else? Elsie. Yes.
One of our favorite people in the world, right? Elsie from
Yes.
Keller Williams used to be on the show.
Yes. So anyways, thank you for a show. We want to stop at the top of the hour and welcome and thank you for joining Real Estate and Money, where we're going to take you through a ride and a journey through mortgages and real estate and tell you what you need to know right now. So special guest, returning host is Elsie. Elsie is going to be bringing us some information out in her neck of the woods. But before we do anything, we want to talk to Violeta about the market trends.
The market updates. Here we go for King County. In the past 2 weeks, because we were gone last week, remember, since Daniel was out of the country and we had no producer. So here we go with a 2-week recap. For King County, we had an average price of $1,088,000 with, 626 active homes and 175 homes sold. Can you believe that? For, again, an average of $1,088,000 last year at this time. The average price was $1,019,000, and that's a 7% increase. For September to September, last year to this year, days on the market, we went from 29 last year to 19 this year in King County. That's 10 days difference. So quicker than last year. Square footage, if you are remodeling, you're doing, building new construction on a lot that you've purchased. Last year, the average price per square foot was $393. This year, it is $460 a square foot. 17% increase there. In Pierce County, we had 390 active homes. Sorry, my eyes are not seeing well. This bright lights in my face. And then we had 656 homes sold at an average price of $576,000. Last year, it was $536,000. Another 7% increase there. Days on the market last year was 30. This year, 17. So almost 2 weeks, folks. Difference. And then square footage price, $226 a square foot last year. This year, $272. That's 20% increase in square footage price. And then in Snohomish County, here we have 243 homes active and 544 homes that have sold at an average price of $744,000. Last year, the average price was $698,000, 7% increase. All three counties, 7% increase in the from year to year. And then in September for Snohomish County, days on the market, last year was 27, this year 15. That's 12 days difference. And price per square foot, $276 for last year. This year, $336 a square foot, 22% increase right there. So what are we going to do? Are we going to remodel? Are we going to do some new construction? Later, Elsie will tell us what she did. Okay.
Yes. So what are we going to talk about today, V? Let's go ahead and tell everybody what we're talking about.
Well, you know what? Last week we had a rebroadcast of one of our favorite shows from last year, haunted homes around the area, around the Puget Sound area. That was kind of fun. So while Daniel was gone, we decided to rebroadcast that. So this time, to piggyback on that, we're going to talk about how to sell a haunted house. Do you want to buy a haunted house? Or how to avoid getting a haunted house. So that's what we're going to talk about in this first part of the show. And Elsie, where's Elsie? She's...
Hi, Elsie.
Hi, Elsie. Yes, she can tell us about, what do you think? Have you had any buyers asking you about haunted houses? What are we as agents allowed to say?
Honestly, I don't think that you really have to disclose it. The Form 17 does not include anything that says, has anybody died in here or has it been haunted? So
yeah,
you don't, and I don't know if you would know as the agent, right? If it was haunted or not.
That one I can tell is haunted, right, Tina?
Yeah.
That one looks like it's got the feel of a haunting, yes.
So there's so
Tina,
many that Go ahead.
Okay, Tina, how could I tell if a house is haunted? What are the telltale signs?
Well, if there's people speaking and they're not there, that's A. Okay. Somebody, that sort of thing, lights flicker and, if lights are flickering and you feel like there's a presence there, or you turn the heater up, but the heat never seems to turn on. Everything is always ice cold. Sometimes you're sleeping and the doors start slamming and you got things going on in your house that account for somebody being there, but nobody actually is there. You may be haunted.
Elsie, have you experienced anything?
I think I'm going to tailcoat on Tina's responses. You can just feel the energy when you walk around the house, when you walk into the house. You can just tell if something's going on. I mean, I usually get scary. I get scary off of scary movies. So every time, if there is a basement, I actually make the client go down first. I say, please, by all means, go down.
Yeah. Anyway, as agents, we're supposed to have the clients go ahead of us, right? So they don't bonk you over the head and drag you off into a closet, or
That's your story.
That's what we were told. But you can just. I always think, I don't think of houses being haunted when I go into like creepy basements and spider webs on the ceiling. I just think it's an old, uncared for home.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well,
now you guys can make me scared.
Right. Well, let me go ahead and designate some things for you. Now, there are different types of houses and there's different types of hauntings. So there are hauntings where there is a poltergeist running around and they're throwing knives at you and everything's shaking and you wake up floating 3 feet above your bed, that type of thing. That's like serious. Okay. And then there are some instances where, you may just have some negative energy in there. Something happened there. Somebody died there, committed suicide there. There was a lot of pain in that house, a lot of dysfunctional family essence rolling around, and there's just negative energy. So you go in there, the house has never been loved. I mean, we'll do another show, but everything is made up of energy. And whether there's a spirit that's tramping around the house or whether it's just that house has not felt love in it and felt a lot of negative energy in it, all that negative energy is implanted into the walls, into the grass, into the landscaping, and just in the decor of the house. You can see if a house is all gray and shabby and people really didn't care and the love just wasn't in the house. I mean, that could scare anybody away just as much as a ghost can scare anybody away. So there's different types of hauntings and there's different severities. And, as an agent, when you go in there by yourself and you hear voices and, chains and all types of crazy stuff, it's either a rodent or infestation of rats or it's something that, living in there, a family of raccoons or something. But once you figure it out and you justify it's nothing physical, then you need to ask yourself, do you want to bring your client there, or what have you. So now, if somebody does come into a house, there are different ways to exorcise a house. Let's say you're leaving your house because there are things that go bump in the night and you wake up to see women, in rocking chairs in front of your bed, or, something green is floating around, whatever, stealing the cookies or whatever. You want to sell that house. I mean, there's ways you want to clean it before you even let a seller go or buyer go in there. And I'm just going to give you a couple of ideas, and there's no science behind it. But if you're religious, the first thing you want to do is go to your religious mentor. If it's a priest, if it's a medium or somebody that you go to, somebody in the family that actually can cleanse the house. I mean, for me being Catholic, I would call it the Catholic Church. I would call it priest, or you can even call the Archdiocese of Washington if you think you have a real infestation of gals and ghouls that are running around your house. So you can actually call your religious affiliations and see if they have somebody that has the gift of deliverance or actually does this on a daily basis or, monthly basis. If it's something where, hey, I forgot where you guys just feel like it's just drabby, there's no love, there's no positive energy in this place. And it's like, ugh, I don't know if I'm on live here. These people were just like funky, there's a way you can actually just use sage or use different herbs or bring water into the house, bring plants into the house, put good music in the house, play gospel music or inspirational music or just music, period. Bring organic plants into the house, bring colors in the house, verbally give thanks and give good energy intentions in the house. And that actually cleans the house of just bad energies. Have you guys ever done that? You go to a friend's house and it's just, you want to get the hell out of it. It's just drabby and everybody's running out, and you're like, oh my God, it just needs a breath of fresh air, just whoo. Yeah. So that's something that you can do. There are some cultures, and I'm not sure, I know with the Filipino culture, we run around the house with holy water. Mm-hmm. We throw holy water, we go to the church, we get some salt. We have the priest take some salt and we splash that salt all over the place. We go through the house and say Bible verses. We can do it that way. There are some cultures where they actually take a cat and they bring a cat to the house. And if there's anything that that is an entity that is not positive, that cat will either trap it or run it out of the house. Have you guys ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
No.
That's a good idea,
Yeah.
though. Now,
Yeah,
how
a
do
lot
we
of
find-
I think it's in the Russian community if I'm correct or incorrect, but just like Daniel was saying, cats will hump the ghosts and they'll put them in a corner and say where you want to go because they ain't going to be here. So people with cats, a lot of times, those cats can actually trap ghosts or send them on their way. So
Here, Daniel says cats hunt ghosts.
Yeah.
He's got a cat. So
Yeah.
his cat
Cats-
probably is a ghost hunter.
If you don't have a cat, where do you get the cat? Do you just borrow it from the neighbors or
You
something, or
can
look
borrow
for
a
one of
cat.
the stray cats, in the neighborhood?
Yes,
No,
I'd be
not
interested.
stray cats.
I'd be interested. in
Daniel's
the halfway
cat.
mark. I'll be interested in the halfway mark if there's any realtors that will dial into our show. If you heard about going into a house and taking a cat and borrowing somebody's cat and bring it back, please phone in because that is actually a thing.
Wow.
So, and then also, just real quick before we go into break, don't have all these crazy haunted things running around your house or symbols around your house. You want positive information. You don't want demons on the wall and that sort of thing because you're just inviting them in. Make sure you have good, fresh, positive articles around your house. That'll chase angels and that sort of thing. That'll chase all the bad stuff away. So anyways, we're at a halfway mark.
Okay.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts, Violeta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
Real quick, Elsie, what did you tell me you would do if a buyer asks you, is this house haunted or not?
And if I didn't know,
Yeah.
I would say start talking to the neighbors. Find out, because neighbors are always so nosy. You're going to have at least one neighbor in the neighborhood that's like a Mrs. Kravitz, right? And they'll know everything about the neighbors.
Yes.
And then you
That's
can
good
Google the
stuff.
house, right? And see if there's any history behind the house.
You could.
Address?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So now,
yeah.
Go ahead, Tina. You want to tee it up for Elsie?
Yeah, so we're going to actually be looking at a house. We've been talking about fix and flips before, and so on and so forth. But actually, Elsie is going to actually showcase a house that she's working on. Tell us a little bit about it, so we learn about what procedures she goes through, and tell us exactly what the do's and don'ts are, what the pros and cons are. So Elsie, take it away.
And was it creepy before?
No, it was really smelly though. Smelly. Oh. So this home, let's see here. I don't see it. Okay. Let's see. All right. Can you guys see this?
No.
No?
No. Did you hit share?
Yeah.
Okay.
Daniel, what does she have to do?
Share. All righty. How about there?
Oh,
there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So this is a home that we purchased back in May 2021. And it took us about 4 full months to complete it. So this one, it was a renter that rented it for about 10 years. So obviously, as far as maintenance goes, that's a difference between tenants and owners, right? You either take care of your stuff or you don't take care of your stuff.
Yeah.
So that is a before and after there. This home was built in 1963, so you can kind of tell by some of the appliances and the cabinets.
Yes.
And so what we ended up doing is we opened the kitchen up. Some of my before pictures, I didn't really take a lot of really great pictures, but I did take a lot of, I took better pictures off of the afters. So as you can tell here, right by the fridge, we actually, that wall behind it, we opened that up and kind of made it more of an open room concept.
Beautiful.
And let's see here. Okay, so this room on the left-hand side, the before, was used as a bonus room. It also had a bathroom off to the side of it. And they had a picture window. And instead of wasting the space for just a picture window, we actually opened it up and put a screen door. And we turned this room into the master and created a master suite out of it.
Real nice.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, so you can kind of tell color-wise, you know, even the flooring. They had some newer flooring in here. However, you know, this darker wood definitely made it pop. So this was that one bathroom that is off to the master there. Again, I didn't really do such a great picture of taking the befores. However, we did keep, you know, the same layout of it and then created the after. This is a fireplace. So it was a wood burning fireplace. We kept basically the stance of the fireplace and it ended up inserting an electric fireplace into it.
Nice.
So definitely modernized it a little bit more. Okay, this was a deck off to the back. And so we had changed all the windows. So before on the left-hand side there, the windows only kind of went, you know, I want to say a little bit more than halfway through. And then we ended up replacing the windows and making the windows look a lot longer. So we're maximizing now the view of what you would see once you get into the living room space. And that deck was nasty. So, and again, there's a before and after. So we actually ended up putting a deck on top of the, you know, all that slab that was underneath there. And then we re-poured a sidewalk and the driveway area.
Wow.
So yeah, a little bit more photos of the after, and I called it the modern ranch style home.
Really cool.
Yeah,
I like the ceilings, but were the ceilings molded like that before you got there? Or?
Yeah, the ceilings, we didn't do anything to it. We just changed the lighting on it.
Wow, looks day and night.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we opened up the kitchen, and again, you know, just opening that area up right down here. So every part of the house in the open floor plan you could see outside.
And they extended the deck, pretty much the length of the house all the way to the garage wall, right?
Yeah. So
Because
we created that that sliding door, we made that window into a sliding door. We wanted to have, you know, like the master suite, be able to step outside and enjoy the view as well.
That is beautiful. So, so you said it took 4 months.
It took 4 months. Yeah.
How much is it on the market now? What are you selling it
Okay,
for?
so we went on the market at 900,000, and so it's 1763 square feet, and so that would give us about 509 per square foot, $509 per square foot.
Very good, very good. And this is in beautiful Gig Harbor. So my goodness, you can't pay for that beauty out there.
And they have a view too from the house, from the deck. Great view of the harbor.
Yeah, we do have a view. However, you have to be there in order to see the view, because you can't really see the view from photos. It just doesn't do any kind of justice.
Right.
So we've got this, taking it from a house that not haunted, but you know, more of a negative feel, to something bright and beautiful. So so people, when they come to these houses, they must be very I'm very happy to see these houses renovated. I mean, you still have the character of the house, but it's renovated. It's got all the nuances of modern day, you know, upgrades.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of the neighbors had come by and they're like, "We were watching you guys, and we saw it before it went, you know, before you guys bought it and started renovating on it. And oh my God, this is just so great."
Yeah.
But to maximize the view, that's really the money point, you know, like the money maker is that absolute view. And just having those walls enclosed just didn't do it justice. So just opening up all the walls and just putting, you know, newer windows to really just look at the panoramic view of the outside was really helpful.
Well, tell us about Gig Harbor as opposed to, you know, the common places like Tacoma or Seattle. Why do you think Gig Harbor would be a good choice for a house like this?
So I noticed that a lot of the people that came to my open house were a lot of older people, so retirees. In fact, I had some people from Auburn, from Puyallup that said, hey, we really like Gig Harbor. So it's more of a retirement type of community. You know, it's still close knit. You can walk to things, especially in this house right here. We're about 5 blocks from the exit and then 5 blocks to the marina.
Which you see on my background. That's a Gig Harbor Marina area.
So is that the Olympic View exit?
Yes.
No, it's not. It's City Center. So then you're off of Pioneer.
Wow.
It's
That's
the
really
Walachet
nice.
exit, right?
Yeah.
Elsie?
Yes. Yeah. City Center. Right. The second
So is this
exit.
house on the market now for our viewers, or it's on the market now?
It is.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay,
It's on the market.
So if you guys are interested, go ahead and give Elsie a call. Her number is 206-396-3622. And what's really nice is that she actually is the one that put this together. So if you have questions, this isn't hearsay. This isn't what they do here. What do you think they did here or there? Elsie can give you the big background story on it. So you're really going to get your bang for your buck when you purchase this.
What about financing for remodel or something like this, Tina?
Well, it's really nice. These homes that I see that are the $900,000 or $1 million mark, they're usually for second-time home buyers or third-time home buyers. A lot of empty nesters, just like Elsie was saying, people are moving, they're retiring, and they want the ranch. They want the ranch.
Yeah.
They want somewhere where there's not going to be partying all hours of the night. They want a view because they want to come out and be able to walk around and walk to town center and that sort of thing. And so a lot of these people actually have money for financing. In Seattle or in that area, your conventional loans are up to the $700,000. A lot of people putting $200,000 down on their homes. A lot of people in this clientele are actually just paying for the whole thing out, cash outright. Am I right, Elsie?
Yes, absolutely.
They're not dilly-dallying, or they'll say, "Hey, Tina, I'm going to put $600,000 or $700,000 down, and I want a 10-year or a 15-year loan at 2.2% or something." So, so if you're a second-time home buyer, you buy something like this. I mean, it's going to go up in value. I mean, you can't guarantee it's going to go up in value, but my God, I mean, Gig Harbor is just bursting open. There's a lot of different areas that are coming open now because of COVID. Financing is not so hard. Still in Washington State, those conventional loan amounts are high, almost to $800,000. So there's not really a difficulty as far as financing is concerned. But yeah, if you're out there, I would jump on something like this. I mean, the same square footage up in West Seattle is like what, 1.5, 1.4 million?
Oh, yeah.
Probably even more in Bellevue or Kirkland. And I guess it would be kind of similar to Kirkland because of the water, right? So
yeah. But I've done a lot of homes in Gig Harbor. I've done a lot of homes in Seattle, and that is a very good price. That's all I can say. It's a very good price. So if you're out
everybody
there,
call Elsie now.
Call Elsie. And what's really nice is that when you're up in years, you're in your 50s, your 60s, your 70s. You're not trying to hammer through a deck. You're not trying to renovate the basement. You're not trying to paint nothing. Let somebody else have done that for you that actually does this for a living. You just go in there and just light your cup of coffee up and whatever, get your walking shoes on and start walking. You don't have to do anything. Right?
Absolutely.
Enjoy life.
Absolutely.
Enjoy life. That's it. Yeah. So what else do we have? Is that it, V? Do we have? We're nearing the end here.
Yeah, we are near the end. So let me go through my my housekeeping stuff. And Elsie, before we go, thank you so much for coming back to see us, join us, and sharing your beautiful home, which I know you're going to sell that pretty quick. So
that was gorgeous.
Yeah, no,
yes, thank you. Well done.
I appreciate coming back.
Yes. Of course. Any reason to get you back? Let's call Elsie up.
Yeah. Okay, so right after this show, everyone, is a rerun of let me say this in Spanish. Resistencia at 3. Rainier Avenue Radio will also be broadcasting back-to-back football games this Friday, the 15th, at Memorial Stadium, with number 1 ranked O'Day at Ballard at 5 p.m. and Franklin at Lincoln at 7:45 p.m. So tune in and listen to these shows, watch these shows. The sports programming is great here. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes.
What is it? It's
October
Filipino
is
month.
Philippine month, National Filipino Month in the United States. And, we came to this country back in the mid 1500s. So congratulations to all those Filipinos out there. This is your month of October.
Yay. So I think that's it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Elsie. I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Elsie. See you later.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Real Estate and Money with your hosts, Violeta, Strash, and Tina Lombard. For more information, call 206-717-4490. That's 206-717-4490. Go to the Rainier Avenue Radio.world website to find the Real Estate and Money schedule, or tune in to our live show every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3. We will help you find your dream.